Hi tubers and tubettes. This is Dave Dixon up in Northern California, and I'm a pool designer. I did go on an appointment this morning at 10 o'clock, and it was with a customer that I had given him an estimate 4 years ago. He kept my drawing, which was good, and just really needed to rebid it out. So we kind of went up in price over by COVID. And then after COVID, it kind of went back down in price. So the pricing was pretty good. He was pretty shocked. He was expecting it to be higher. So after the appointment, he was pretty much like, yeah, let's go ahead and get signed up. But I do have a policy that I don't sign people up on that appointment because these valuations of these pools are so much. And he needed to talk some of it over with his wife. So I said, well, talk it over with your wife today, and if it sounds good, I can meet with you tomorrow at 5 o'clock and get you signed up. So I'm hoping everything's going to work out good, and I'm planning on going over there at 5 o'clock to do the sign up. And then I've got a birthday party I got to go to at 6 o'clock, so I may be running a little bit behind on that. I hope all you guys had a chance to watch the Super Bowl. I'm not really into football, but I did go to a Super Bowl party at one of my neighbor's house, and they probably had like maybe 12 people there. It was a lot of fun, even though I'm not into football, and it didn't really matter to me who won or lost. But it is nice, to have neighbors or friends like that you can go and do stuff and share stuff with them. And it does make it so that it's just one other thing that's nice to do. And my sister-in-law was saying that there's a crab feed on Saturday. We just found out about that. And so I guess we're going to do a crab feed on this Saturday coming up. I know if I was doing van life or if I was doing a lot of camping around and stuff, I'd be missing all these things. So it is nice to be around the house, but maybe 14 years ago when I had started YouTube before, the construction of pools went crazy, and that's why I had to back off of my YouTube stuff. And it may end up being the same way now, because all of a sudden we're starting to get some leads and potentially some sales. So I will continue to try to put up as many of the YouTube videos as I can. So just hang in there with me, and hopefully you'll enjoy them. Thank you much, and have a great day. Hey tubers and tubettes. I just got out of the meeting. Let me see, it was 5:28. I met with them at 4, so an hour and a half. And got through the presentation, got through the pricing. This one came in around 160. It was 155, and then she wanted to add some more stuff onto it. But when I went through the pricing, she didn't want to watch. She just said, she just left. And I said, oh, is she okay? Because I hadn't given the price. And he goes, yeah, she's not interested in any of this. This bores her to death, the money part of it. I'm like, okay. And it was one of those deals where I told him about the complexity of this pool. It's like a 10, compared to most of the pools that we do. And it is, it's 2,100 square feet of concrete to be removed and 2,200 square feet to be brought back in. It's got a raised wall with fire bowls on it and sconces, or rosettes, I should say, and bubblers. And there's like a bunch of crap on it. But that's what she wanted. And she wanted to even add stamped concrete, which was going to be about $10,000 more. But she was okay with it. So after we're all done, a good thing that they can say that always, means a positive is when they ask, well, what's the next step, Dave? I said, well, the next step is you got to tell your wife at some point how much this pool's going to cost and go over it with her. And then I said, in your case, the next step would be to meet with our job superintendent and myself, and we'll walk this job. And I want to do it with this particular job because there's a lot of different things going on. And if that sounds good, if everything sounds good, then I'll go ahead and get you signed up. But we haven't talked about financing or whether they're going to do cash or what. But a lot of these people, they do have cash. So I did get to one point where I was talking because they wanted to have an outdoor kitchen. We don't do that. They want to do an outdoor fire pit. We really don't do that. We don't necessarily do that. And so I even suggested to them, you might consider talking to this other pool company that's a local company that likes to do that stuff, but they're very expensive. And I gave them two different people that I know of that like to do this kind of crazy stuff. And so they kind of like poo-pooed that, so maybe they've already talked to them and they're not really interested in talking to that other company, or maybe they already did talk to the other company but they didn't like them, because she's very demanding and she comes up with crazy things that she says, and it doesn't really bother me. I just do my thing, and I don't really get unsettled, when they have an issue. So anyway, thanks for listening. I'll let you know if I do sign them up. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.